Yeah, we're gonna sort of finish the Galactic Zone. We're going to finish it enough to get the XP and do some other stuff, assign a gang to it, but there's still stuff we need to do in there. It's kind of like Far Harbor. We're done with Far Harbor, but or, you know, like the Commonwealth in general. We're done with the Commonwealth, but there's just a lot of stuff we have yet to do. So there's stuff we'll have yet to do over there when we get done. Now, my apologies, because normally this would have went up on April 30th, 2023, but since I am like about ready to pop the data cap and pop it hard, we're going to have to wait until May 1st for this to go up. So, sorry, there's going to be nothing up on the 29th or the 30th. Not that there's enough of you people watching to be worried about wondering why there isn't something there, but here you go. Here's the explanation. Since I'm not getting any money for this whatsoever, I mean, you know, if I was making money off of this stuff, and, you know, me being able to post a video when I normally post it, it would be a different matter. I would go ahead and risk popping the cap, but we are considering switching internet providers since we actually have an alternate provider available to us these days. We didn't really before. And for what it's worth, we're on lovely Comcast, so I'm sure many of you can relate to that. But we have a new fiber offering here in town, so apart from being roughly 5 times faster than what I'm getting now, it also is unlimited. I just have to let them tear up my yard some more and actually get them to come out to the house. So the good thing is the little bit of time off between trying to mad rush these videos out has given my voice a little bit of time to recover. If you haven't noticed, I'm not talking like this right now. So, you know, it's a little better anyway. It's a little more back to normal. I'm going in exactly the wrong direction, aren't I? Yes, I'm wanting to go up that way, and I'm pointing in exactly the wrong way. See, in my mind I was thinking, okay, where I want to go is right next to the entry to get the Galactic Zone. I just go in and turn to the left. The problem is, I have to go in and turn to the left at the northern entrance, not the main entrance on the east side. So that's why I did not end up. And what is detecting me? It's not threatening, but it's detecting me. That's quizzical. Okay, I'm at least pointing in the right direction now. Are you detecting me? Oh, another Nuka-Cola machine. The Nuka-Cola Quantums will prove useful once I start making those Nuka-Nukes. I'll need the Quantums for that. Nuka-Nukes in the Big Boy are just totally awesome, because you can take that Nuka Launcher mod off of your Nuka-Nuke launcher and you can put it on the Big Boy. So instead of shooting one Nuka-Nuke at a time, it'll shoot 2 Nuka-Nukes. And that is usually enough to one-shot kill just about anything. So that's pretty cool. Am I finally in the right place? I think I may finally be in the right place. Oops. I missed something. Okay. What is going on down here? I thought I saw something.
Attention. All contestants for the Nuka-Cola drinking contest must turn in their indemnity waivers before they will be allowed to participate.
Okay. I shut down the Assaultrons. Why aren't they on their podiums? What is going on? Who's shooting at who?
Attention guests. In case of
There's an
emergency,
Assaultron shooting at something.
anti-venom is available at the
I
exit
just
for the reptile
stated,
house.
there's the two Assaultrons. Why aren't they dormant? And what are they shooting at? Wow. Okay. I need to find out what's going
touring
on.
the gorilla house, please refrain from
after
making
we
rude
see if there's
gestures
anything
to
in here.
any of our
What's
primate specimens.
Goodies in here.
Thank you.
Huzzah. Okay. So let's go find out what happened here.
Approach and
Something weird has
identify
happened.
yourself. Law-abiding citizens will not be harmed.
I don't know why I did this. This just seems silly.
Scanning for hostiles.
Ships are now boarding the galaxy.
Use of deadly force. Please direct
Protectron? They were taken out by a Protectron? Oh, and a turret. And what were they shooting at? Why is the Protectron standing on top of the counter? I don't know what happened here, but it was very weird.
Attention
What
parents.
have we got? We have a
still
poor
have 14
iBot.
unclaimed
They were
children
attacking
recovered
an
from the fire.
iBot?
You can pick them up at the
man.
entrance to Kitty Kingdom.
Oh well. I guess if I wanted to, I could now make some baseball grenades. Not that I ever have, and not that I use grenades anyway. But we will pick up this ammunition. There's just something a little weird about the fact that they have you using real weapons to shoot at things at these
Prepare
shooting
to
galleries.
experience life beyond Earth and
Yeah,
among
not
the
BB guns.
stars.
You know,
Exhibit sponsored
actual
by a
weapons.
grant from the Vault-Tec Corporation.
Another laser turret. Two laser turrets. Seriously, why? Oh, Star Core! Yay! I knew there was a Star Core here, so that's okay. I don't know what I'm doing now.
Attention guests. In case of emergency, anti-venom is available at the exit for the reptile house.
Well, we found one of the laser turrets. We find the lights from the laser turret up on the ground. Oh, jeez. You gotta wonder, it's like, what kind of amusement park is it that puts this kind of weaponry in their public areas? It's just... Oh, what am I saying? This is Fallout. Of course they do things like that. Ugh. Some wacko people here. Okay, so now... There it is. Just what I've been looking for. Alright, let's take off our helmet. Take off the helmet. Double click on the Cappy glasses. And...
And that's all 10 clues. Better
Huzzah!
get these back to Sierra and see what she can make of them.
We have finished Cappy in a haystack. So, I have a really good idea. Let's leave the rain for trade for warm sunshine. Can't think of what song that's from. Leave our rain a portrait for warm sunshine. Oh, it's you my friend. Yeah. It's Alice in Chains. No excuses. That's the song. That song came into mind there. See, I'm not so old that I can't eventually make the connections. It just sometimes takes me a little while. See, this is what happens when you're getting old and you've got too much information. Sometimes it takes you a little while to sort through all of it. What do we got here? What do we got here? What do we got? What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing here. Just keep roaming around. Okay, we found Starport Nuka. We are on the 2nd floor. I guess I have not paid enough attention to up here. Or the stuff has just respawned again. That happens. Especially since the toolbox is empty, so... am I still roaming around? Why am I still roaming around? I don't understand. It just seems like a waste of time. Oh, just... I have no idea what's going on. See, it was tricky to go here because this is by the battle zone and the Assaultrons
Just
were
a
there.
reminder for our guests that
Didn't want to have
tonight's
to deal with
bout
the
at the Roscoe
Assaultrons,
Battle Zone
but
is
now the
almost
Assaultrons
sold
have
out.
went and got themselves
Purchase your
killed.
tickets now.
And I don't mean a pleated plaid skirt. That's what I wear, not the Assaultrons. Oh, excuse me, they were Novatrons. Which means they were white painted Assaultrons. So let's just go to the front door. I think that'd be better. And by the time we got there, it's all nice and sunny again. Yay!
Hi there. If you
Keep going and she eventually shuts up. Yay!
If you're wearing a collar, it's because you asked for it.
Yeah.
No one's a
And
slave
this is
that don't
respawned
want
already. Makes me wonder if they've got some poor person in one of those collars going around and refilling these machines every day. And where it is they're getting this stuff to refill the machines with. Sierra, where's Sierra? Calling Sierra.
Okay, so I get the name. Turns out I knew the guy.
And there she is.
Life went way off the deep end.
I thought about trying my hand at the gauntlet just to see if I could do it.
I mean, I still did
Waste
it.
of time
Yeah.
now.
Felt like a mercy.
No one stopped.
Then he takes
her.
off running. I don't understand
Careful
that.
out there. The park's a pretty dangerous place.
I found all of the hidden cappies. Each one had a letter.
Great. Let me take a look at these letters. Well, anyone who stared at Nuka-Cola merchandise as long as I have would get this one pretty fast. The letters definitely spell refreshing. It's simpler than I was expecting.
So how do we use this code?
This door should lead to Bradberton's office, but it's locked up tight. The keypad is the only way to open it. I guess we just need to key in the 10 numbers that correspond to the word refreshing. You did all the work looking for the hidden copies, so you should be the one who gets to enter the code.
I guess at one point it wasn't keying in the numbers that equal refreshing. It was just
The door's
key in
unlocked!
refreshing, and
Let's go inside!
they changed the dialogue to numbers. Although, you know, that could just be somebody's idle speculation. It's like, I didn't even play this game when it first came out. I'm a little late to the party.
This is like walking
Matter of
through
fact, I was
history.
originally looking to find Little Late to the Party as the name for this YouTube channel, but I couldn't get it, so I just didn't bother. Because it just seems so appropriate. I mean, I was a little late to the party here.
Wow! This is amazing. Let's search carefully. I'm willing to bet this place has a few secrets, and they'll probably be well hidden.
In regards to Nuka-Cola Clear production, I think it's obvious that we need to take a step back and examine the facts. Project Cobalt dropped Quantum in our laps, so I think it's best we leverage its potential popularity before someone else beats us to market. Additionally, installing the equipment to produce both flavors would cost us a pretty penny, and I'd rather use the funds to promote Quantum. We also have our lemon lime flavor debuting soon, and need to work out how to market two clear-colored flavors simultaneously. With all these factors taken into account, I have no choice but to hold off Nuka-Cola Clear production for at least the next 2 fiscal years.
I wanted to wait until he stopped talking, so if you wanted to pause these to read them, you wouldn't miss the... What am I kidding? Most people watching this have probably already played the game anyways. They're just watching to see, curious to see how badly I screwed something up. Because even I look at what I just did and think to myself, what was I thinking? Okay, love it. Oh yeah. I was watching somebody's video about the beverage years, and they ended up comparing it somehow to the movie
Just
The
look
Andromeda
at this
Strain,
place.
which was kind of amusing because Kate Leavitt was one of the scientists.
Look at that! Mr. Bradberton,
Well,
you were one sneaky
I don't think it was
devil.
Kate, I think it was Ruth Leavitt, but I think the Leavitt part was part of it. Are you not coming in here? I see. This is one of those times where it's like, does this person have to come in here or not? Because if you remember, during our visit to the Cliff's Edge Motel, we came down, we went out, but this stupid Mrs.
Let's see where the
Handy
hidden
didn't come out
elevator
with
goes.
us. Hey, we walked out. She wasn't there. We walked towards the vault. She wasn't there. We had to go up until she actually went into the elevator. So I'm sitting here trying to push Sierra into
there'd be a secret elevator here.
But for some reason she won't go. I think I finally get to the point where she walks up and then stops right at the edge of the elevator. I swear. You want to go see John Caleb Bradberton.
Sierra.
You need to get in the elevator.
Let's see where the hidden elevator goes.
I just go ahead and go down anyway. See, because she'll walk towards the elevator and stop. And then turn around.
Hi, Sierra.
I just knew there'd be a secret elevator here.
She even commented about the elevator. See, I'm trying to get her... Because I was able to kind of nudge... What was it? Pearl, the Mrs. Handy. I was able to nudge her into the elevator. So, heck with it. We're going down. So at least it's not loading a new cell. We come down and...
Wow.
Oh, there she is!
What is this place?
Jeez.
Let's take a closer look.
Sometimes this game can be very frustrating. But we know all about vaults because we are from a vault. We have a vault. We are an overseer. No, we're not. Not this time. We
Now
managed to talk her into staying. Wow.
Come on.
A pristine one.
What on earth? Wait. No. It can't be. That's John Caleb Bradberton. Or at least it's his head. Wow.
Who are you? I haven't seen a real human face in so long. I had given up all hope.
Oh my god! It's alive! He's alive! My name's Sierra, sir. I'm your biggest admirer. I love Nuka-Cola more than anything. This is such an honor.
You there, with the pit boy. What are you doing here? You there, with the pit boy. What are you doing here?
This whole thing is Sierra's idea. She came here to solve your hidden Cappy contest.
The hidden Cappy contest. It all seems so long ago. Another lifetime. That was before I became this monster. Before I was trapped here for centuries to suffer in solitude. This was General Braxton's plan all along. Damn the man. He called it Project Cobalt. In exchange for my weapon design, he would give me access to life-extending technology. I'm such a fool for taking him at his word. He never told me that this would be the price.
Who was General Braxton?
He was one of the top men in the Army Research Laboratory's Weapons and Materials Division. He'd taken a keen interest in my quantum mechanics research and offered me a trade. In exchange for my assistance on a top-secret weapons project, he gave me access to an experimental process that would artificially extend my life. Like a fool, I leapt before I looked. I've certainly paid the price for my short-sightedness.
A weapon? I don't believe it. Why would the genius who brought so much joy to the world want to make something destructive?
Genius is restless, madam. It must expand, seek new challenges, and explore new frontiers. So yes, a weapon. It was going to be a quantum-enhanced variant of the standard portable tactical warhead. In fact, the prototypes are stored in this very chamber. You can have them on one condition. I want you to shut off the power to this machine that's keeping me alive. I want to die.
What? No!
There's gotta be a better solution than killing you.
That's easy for you to say. Standing there on your own two legs, able to go where you wish and do what you want.
You can't kill him. He's a great man. He invented Nuka-Cola, the best thing in the world.
Lady, you don't know what a torment it is. Being trapped here alone and staring at the same wall, decade after decade. Now please shut up while I talk to your more rational friend here. I realize that what I'm asking isn't easy, but there's something in it for you. When the power is cut, the door to the prototype storage room will open automatically. Take anything you want. I don't care anymore. Just please, set me free at last. I can't bear this loneliness any longer.
Wait. I have an idea. Mr. Bradberton wants to die because he's lonely, right? Well, maybe I could stay with him, you know? Keep him company, give him someone to talk to. He's like a hero to me.
That's not happening. I want that experimental ammunition.
I know, but I have something else that I can offer you instead. At least hear me out. I've got a limited edition Nuka-Cola jumpsuit. It's really stylish and not many were made. It's one of my most treasured possessions, but, well, I'm willing to let you have it.
A Nuka-Cola jumpsuit? Ha! That's a paltry prize compared to what I'm offering. The choice is yours, but I beg you to honor my wishes. There is no one else who can help me.
I sort of feel sorry for him. I couldn't stand being a frozen head. How could I drink Nuka-Cola?
I think it'd just be even crueler to leave him with Sierra for however long Sierra was alive. These would be the various sodas they bought to turn them into Nuka Cherry, Nuka Grape, and the various things. Nuka Clear. Packs full of Joe. This just sounds nasty. But I've seen them. They're mixing coffee with sodas. We saw that just the other day at the grocery store, where I bought a couple of 2 liters of the yellow capped soda. Officially, the yellow cap on a bottle of Coca-Cola means it's kosher, but in reality what it means is it's an American-made Coca-Cola that actually uses sugar instead of the high fructose corn syrup. So for the same price as the normal crap, you get the good stuff. Not quite as good as the Mexican Coca-Cola, because the Mexican Coca-Cola is packaged in glass, which makes a lot of difference to the taste.
Can you imagine being trapped like that for centuries?
You do what you can. Get out of the way, Sierra. I'm not going to torment poor Mr. Bradberton with you for the next 50 years.
Finally. Free at last.
Obviously, Bradberton should have talked to the same people who were at the Cliff's Edge Hotel. Could have gotten him a fancy new robo-brain body instead of just leaving him like Walt Disney allegedly is, which is of course why he's done that way. It's the whole frozen head of Walt Disney myth, or truth.
You wanted the Nuka-Cola formula? Here it is.
So it really was here. I'm grateful, but don't think this means I've forgiven you. You killed the man who was my greatest hero. A man who revolutionized the soft drink industry, and whose creations put smiles on a million faces. Who the hell are are you to just walk in here and destroy all that?
I know you're disappointed, Sierra, but ask yourself, what was best for him?
Well, maybe you're right. I guess I didn't consider his feelings as much as I should have. It's just that never, not in my wildest dreams, did I think I'd get the chance to talk to Mr. Bradberton in person. To get an opportunity like that and then have it snatched away. It hit me pretty hard. Still, I can't overlook the fact that for one glorious shining moment, I got to meet the man who invented Nuka-Cola. I'll never forget that. Not ever. And it wouldn't have been possible without your help. Thank you.
Now that you've got the formula for Nuka-Cola, what are you gonna do with it?
I'm not a chemist, but I might try to brew some up, just for fun. If that fails, well, I still got a new centerpiece for my collection. Here. I know it's not much, but you really went above and beyond the Call of Duty. I think I'll stick around here for a while and see what else I can find. By the time I'm done, I'm gonna need a much bigger building to house my Nuka-Cola museum.
I think there is a mod that lets you recruit her as a settler. And because otherwise she's just going to stay down here the whole time. She's not going to do anything. She's just going to stay down here, and I don't know why, but that's what she'll do. She'll just stay down here. So it might be better to...
I wish you could have given me more time with Bradberton before you cut the power.
Might be better to come down here and try to get her, recruit her to be in charge of the Nuka-Cola bar at the Nuka World Red Rocket Station. That actually wouldn't be a bad idea. I might do that once I get to that point. But for now, let's do some looting and see what we get from there. Come around here, and it's an undamaged camera. I don't know what we're going to do with an undamaged camera, but there you go. Strangely enough, you can't loot a box. I guess, you know, we're not strong enough in our power armor to open the packing tape on a box. Oh well. Okie dokie, so we've done this. And since we've got the key, we'll go ahead and open up his safe. And could use that, don't need that, get that, get that, get that, get that. Oh, another tape. We'll listen to the tape later. I do believe we actually will listen to the tape later. That's later. I think what we're going to do next is we're going to head back to Fizz Top and unload some of the stuff I'm carrying. Because I'm carrying quite a bit. Nothing else. I know I've looted several Nuka-Cola machines. Why are they all running? They're all running towards the front. Is there something going on I don't know about? See, I've been waiting for amoral combat to start, so I could start trying to get some of those. Well, the Eternus.
Got plenty to play around here. Have at it.
Well, he's not saying anything about it. No, you have to get. You can only get Eternus by defeating the Fallen Knight in the Gauntlet. But so far, I haven't managed to trigger amoral combat. Because when it triggers, you have to come in and talk to him, and he tells you to go and do it. I don't know why. It just seems stupid. But that's the way it's written, so that's what you gotta do. See, again, running towards the front of the place. Like there's something exciting going on down there, but 6:46, getting kind of late too. Alright. Oh, is this where I'm going to start the General's tape? Yeah, I think I'm going to start the General's tape. And we'll listen to the General's tape as we head back towards Fizz Top. There we go.
Look, Bradberton, I didn't fly down from DC to get jerked around. You either sign off on Project Cobalt or I can walk right out that door. This isn't like deciding what color bottle to pick for our next flavor.
Nisha seems to think you could make a difference.
You're asking me to take my laboratories and my beverage years and basically turn them over to your team. I need assurances that my people and my facilities are going to be treated with the respect that they deserve. You and I both know that's a load of horse shit. Stop treating me like one of your soft drink competitors. I'm here representing the U.S. military. I already told you you'd be well compensated. Now cut the crap and tell me what you're really after. Fine. I want in on the military's LeapX program. What? How the hell did you know about that? Let's just say you're not the only one in this room that can throw his weight around in Washington, General. I've been following the program ever since its inception, and I have to say that I'm impressed. The ability to keep a human in a state of veritable immortality using a machine, now that's something that I didn't expect from the military. Look, you want me to agree to this proposal, then get me on the LeapX list, and I'll sign whatever you want. I always knew you were a greedy son of a bitch, John. But the last thing I expected to hear is that you were afraid of death. If you know so much about LeapX, then you know it's in its infancy, and there are a lot of kinks to be worked out. It isn't as easy as throwing a switch and suddenly you can live forever. Stop trying to talk me out of it. We both know the enemy is developing chemical and biological weapons, and that my beverageers are the top organic chemists in the world. Our countries are in a race where no one comes in second, General. So you need to ask yourself, can you really afford to stand here and say no? You had this all figured out before I even arrived, didn't you? Okay, fine. You want in on the LeapX program, you got yourself a deal. You know, maybe immortality is what's best for you, Bradberton. Be a goddamn shame to let that ego go to waste.
So is he finally done? If you noticed when I was going through and unloading the weapons, that the nuke launcher didn't have a star on it. It's not a legendary weapon. It's just a normal mini nuke launcher modified to launch the nukes. That's the only thing about it. There's nothing legendary about it. It's just a mod. Just like the one in the bowling alley in Far Harbor. The Striker, is that what it's called? I forget. But it's not a legendary thing either. You can actually take that mod off of that Striker and you can put it on your big boy, and instead of shooting one bowling ball, you shoot two. And then you can go and pick up the two and shoot it again. And you can go and pick up another two. So you can end up with a whole big bunch of modified bowling balls. If you're into that kind of thing. That's beside the point. Let's finish unloading stuff here. We are like 4 or 5 star cores away from being able to fix the mainframe in the Star Control mainframe in the Galactic Zone. So we need to go and see if we can find another couple of those star cores. And here we are. And we go upstairs. Because we know that at the end of this walkway, there is the gap. And across the gap, just in case I couldn't make it that far in one shot, over there is the exit to Nuka Galaxy. There are 7 star cores in here somewhere. So, now, you have to be careful because there's still going to be protectrons in here. Although, oh, the medallion dispenser. Good for me. Although, part of me was thinking that it was mostly Mr. Handy's, but there are some protectrons in here that I forgot about. And there's a star core. Ah. And over here, because I didn't turn and look at it, was the Nuka girl and her outfit. Dough. So, when I finally do go back, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go here and I'm going to get the Nuka girl, the Nuka girl outfit. Because allegedly you can take this one, and then when you finally get the power turned back on, she gets another one, and you can take it too, so you can end up with 2 of them. Oh, yes. That'd be nice.
Squads 3, 4,
Here.
5. You are go for launch.
That looks like a key. That will probably prove useful. Yeah, see? There's a Galactron roaming about. So I will have to be careful of that. Cap stash. I just wonder how they got a cap stash in here.
Proceeding with search protocol area.
Coca-Cola
Secure.
Galaxy Control Terminal. Ride controls. Yeah, you can't do anything until power plant comes on. Once power plant comes back on, you can ride this. I will probably have to come back in here and activate the ride lighting. It'll probably make it easier to snoop through because there are star cores that are scattered amongst the ride, and it's a very big ride. I mean, this ride is a dungeon all of its own. It's just very long. Oops. Get him.
Attention.
We got him. Oh, there's another one. Get him. We got him. Huzzah! Another star core. I need the star core.
If you remain
Jump.
in the area,
Jump again.
this notice required by law.
There we go. We got another star core.
Squads 3,
We have
4,
3 of the
5.
7 star cores from in here.
Initiating search for
That's good.
hostile target.
3 of the star cores. A silver pocket watch. That's always nice. Alright, back down the stairs.
Hostile has escaped. Transmitting description to designated law enforcement authorities.
Sure sounds like there's another Protectron. Or Galactron, or whatever they're calling him. Oh, he's up there.
Commencing attack on
If we come down
hostile
here,
target.
he's not going to be able to get to us. So let's watch the little Pipper and see if he gets down towards the end of the walkway. See, he's still moving. just not very fast because, well, protectrons don't move very fast.
Fugitive is attempting to evade capture. Beginning pursuit.
Come on, push the right button. Probably go to Ada and give her back a Sultron legs. So she'll be able to actually move around. Oh, a Nuka-Cola orange.
Squad 3, 4, 5. You are go for
And
launch.
some stuff. No Star Core. Yeah. Okay. Where can we look next? Can we look over here?
The flight coordinator will direct you to your
Doesn't appear to be a Star Core over here either. How about through this door? Now, what's weird is, when he woke up, the little Mr. Handy briefly woke up before going back down again. So, maybe that's what happened with the Assaultrons. You have enough Star Cores to finish repairing Star Control. Alright, so let's just go to Star Control.
The flight coordinator will direct you.
That's the wrong door. That's the door I'll have to take later. And here I am looking for the Nuka Girl because I didn't pay attention when I came in the exit side. Dolly. Sometimes it helps to open your eyes. It really does. See, I was thinking it was somewhere like this. But, oh, that's not her. That's
You
just
ready
a
for
cardboard
your
cutout.
first combat mission?
There's a Mr. Frothy sitting there.
Stick with me.
And see, he woke up briefly until it's like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to be asleep.
Waiters will be coming through the line to take your order. Let's go.
Oh, look, a turret.
Get to your ships. Get ready to blast off for adventure in the
You know,
Nuka Galaxy.
It's probably a good thing I didn't.
You ready for your first combat mission?
It's probably a good thing I didn't shut off the
Stick with me.
turrets because otherwise those
Sounds like
Galactrons
colony to defend.
wouldn't have
Let's go.
gotten destroyed. They would have come after me.
Cadets,
So,
report to the launch bay.
works out in the end, doesn't it?
Cadets to the launch bay.
Yeah.
The colony on
It's like the
Kola
entry
5 is
hall.
under attack.
Yeah, because that takes us to Nuka World.
Repeat.
And there's
The
a whole
colony
trash can
on
full of
Kola
goodies.
5 is under attack. We have confirmed reports of multiple hostiles.
And okay. So we're back in Nukatron. We're back in the Galactic Zone. And it's dark. I guess I turned him off before. Now it's raining. Looking up in the sky, looking for the rather unique spire of the Star Control. And I keep going and... Hey, we're there. Alright, let's plug these modules in. There's a place, there's a place. There's a place. When you find all of them, you reach a point where it starts getting hard to figure out where can I put this next one at. Okay, so we're there. Let's go to the main console. Alright. $20 required for full functionality. Alright, so defensive mode is disabled. We can't get to the case though until we get 35 in there. Now the thing is, the one in the Galactic Zone, the one by itself, is the one at the very top that normally you can't get until you take the elevator up to the very top, which requires powering up Nuka World. But since we picked up an extra one there at the junkyard, I don't have to go up there. And supposedly there are exploits that would allow you to exit. If you did some fancy dancing with your power armor while exiting it, it can exit you through that case inside of it. Alright, so here we go. We're going to give this to the operators, because it looks like the kind of place they would enjoy. I sure wasn't going to give it to the disciples. I only gave them the one just to keep things peaceful. Well, okay, he's not up here, so we'll go back down. And if you saw the little notice there, it said that we still have to finish repairing the mainframe, so it ain't completely done yet. There he is. Alright, let's have this conversation.
You actually did it. Nuka World is ours. All of it.
Why are you acting surprised?
Hey, no disrespect, boss. You've just got to understand. We ain't ever been on ground this solid before. Now that we're here, let's keep this party going. I'm thinking it's time we set our sights on the Commonwealth.
Why bother with the Commonwealth? Don't we have everything we need over here?
That sounds like Coulter talking, boss. Ain't a good sign. Taking back Nuka World is a big friggin' deal, no question. But it can't be the end of things. Needs to be a beginning. These bunch of savages need a goal, something to focus on. If they ain't got it, they'll wind up turning on each other. In an operation this big, we're gonna need more of, well, everything. Nobody's gonna hand it to us. We need to take it. Commonwealth has a ton of shitty little settlements that could be put to better use. Don't you think?
Sounds like you've had this plan from the beginning.
The idea's crossed my mind, sure. But I'm just making suggestions here. You're the one that needs to give the go-ahead. We don't gotta rush into this headlong. We take it slow. Be smart about it. If we're aiming to grab a piece of the Commonwealth, it's going to take the right contacts and a lot of muscle. Right? I say we go have ourselves a chat with Shank. He's the point man for everything entering and leaving Nuka World. He floated this idea before. Been itching to talk to you ever since you took over. So I bet he's got a good idea of where to start. He's in charge of the caravan, so odds are you can find him somewhere near the marketplace.
If you're vouching for this Shank guy, that sounds good enough to me.
Yeah, sure. How else do you think he ended up at the top of my Christmas list? Just head over and talk to the guy. He'll back up what I'm saying about the Commonwealth. And while you're doing that, I've already got the gangs working on getting Nuka World's power plant up and running. It's about time we shed some real light around here and let people know we mean serious business. Oh, and if you want my advice, or if you want me to tag along, you've got it.
Okay, well, we've completed the grand tour. Huzzah! And you know what? If it wasn't for the let's take over the Commonwealth, I'd have been perfectly happy with it. But no, I put a lot of work in that Commonwealth, trying to get things peaceable, and you're wanting to screw around with that. Well, guess what? I'm not happy about that. But we'll have to worry about that in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment, like, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.